Let's read some of these comments in this comment section. P. Morton, Putin tried the Belarus playbook in Ukraine and it may have been a bridge too far. Interesting. The Belarus. Yeah. Listen, nobody's saying that Putin's a good guy here. You know, I don't think Applejack's saying it either. But this idea that like any criticism, any, you know, like this isn't a good move, that maybe there's, you know, corruption happening. Maybe there was some peace negotiations attempted and the US said, no, you're not allowed. We made this big investment in you, so you got to keep fighting to the last, you know, like it's something to criticize and it's something to talk about. So Eric, thanks for coming. You are loved. You are loved. And you know, hey, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. And right now the government's acting like you're right. So there's even nothing to be so mad about. In the end, maybe we'll be seen as like, oh, these guys are kooky fringe people that whatever. We're not affecting the speed with which the weapons are going there. We're not affecting. You better not come out of this and be like, you know, it's those peace activists. They really ruined it. Shut the fuck up, okay? You can't fucking get weapons there any goddamn faster than this. It's going as fast as it can. We're not having any impact on them. God bless you, Applejack. We're trying. I say something every week. I got to say something every week, don't I? I got to get riled up every single week, don't I? People dying. I got to get riled up. Every week I get riled up about Ukraine. It hurts me. Don't, in the end of this, don't say, oh, because of the peace activists, oh, then because of them, that Putin won. Don't even try that shit, God damn it. Don't say the peace activists made Putin win. We have not had 0% of impact. The weapons are going as fast as it can, and the money's being spent as fast as it can. So don't turn this around and say, you know, and so many people do it. They just go on TV and they're like, you know, too many people love Putin, and they love Putin so much that they are giving him what? Just talking? You know, you got to come out of the end of this at least and take responsibility for what really happened. And that's, I promise you, what's going to happen in the end. But let me read some of these. Hypnotic Tempest. The presence of technology has grown personages to stop living and being in a state of mindless information. Yes. When you can breathe in now as to then and feel a difference in the atmosphere. It's bizarre. We got a little debate going on here. That is what USA needs so bad. He is on point. The positions they stated. Putin tried the Belarus playbook. Yeah. No, listen, man. Putin is like, I'm not into this idea that like we should start saying, hey, man, Putin, there's nothing else he could have done. He had to do it. Like, I don't think so either. I don't think that either. You know, he could have pushed stronger for negotiations. And this is the problem with traumatized communities. And this is the problem with conservative people in general. They don't see love as an option, you know, and that's the biggest sin all around. Is that when we look at her, we have the scales right here. I mean, we got the scale right here, and the scale's been around, and it's in the Christian tradition, and it's in every tradition. They have this scale. They believe it. They know it. They believe in it, but they don't practice it. And so in this situation, Putin is a big sinner, obviously, and he should have been looking for more loving options. Why not do a campaign of feeding people and saying, hey, brought to you by Russia, we love you. You could go that route, because I'll tell you, the bombs are not cheap. Compared to that, think of the food. It would be nothing, and that's what you need, because when these fights happen, it does become a very logistical issue. It becomes an issue of like, okay, who's going to fight for us? Nobody wants to fight. But if you went around feeding everyone and making like a little building here and there, because you're spending billions on the bombs, but if you went around feeding people and making a little building and say, hey, this is who we are, this is what we do, we would love it if we had your loyalty because we want to keep doing this for other people. We would love it if you supported us and you told people that, you know, we helped you out, because then, you know, I mean, we all got to do that. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. And let me end the show with my brown colonize on. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. We all got to do it. We got to promote. We got to tell people, you know, we're doing this righteous service. So, you know, what drop in the bucket money would that have been for Putin to be like, to just flood it, you know? Because this is billions of dollars. Why not flood it with food? You got grain. There's people starving everywhere. And not even just in Ukraine. You could go on a loving offensive. And if we were righteous, we would go on love offensives. But we are addicted to war in the West. We're addicted to it. And I'm sorry, but yeah, it is. I've taken in a lot of information on it. And it is my opinion that that American military interests, billionaires, people just want to make money. But then even Vivek Ramaswamy saying it's not even the money. It's people are just like, no, we are so righteous, we have to fight. That's interesting that Vivek says that. I thought he would be very money, like very like, oh, the financial interest. He's like, no. I talked to them and they think they're righteous. They think we have to go. It is a big fight. We must participate. But if someone's starving, you don't participate. But if a child is hungry, you don't participate. And that's what makes it a sin. Don't get too bitter in the fights, y'all. I know we got to hash these issues out, but don't get lost in, don't let hashing the issues out turn into bitterness and hatred. The moral of the story is, you are loved because you are loved. Such is the nature of loving kindness. Okay? So now that I've done my karmas, make sure you do your karmas. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and sign up for meditation. Ascension is upon us, foolish. Sign up for meditation immediately. Ha! Am I still here?